Slightly different prop today. If you've got a yoga brick, perfect. If you've got a block, I see Matthew's got a block. Hang on. Also perfect. One of these. Yes. Oh, everyone's got a block. But if you're watching this on recording and you haven't got either of those, you could get by with a book. All right. I've got this one. Homework for grown-ups. Everything you learned at school and promptly forgot. So we could just put our foot on that. Actually, feels a bit sacrilegious to put your foot on a book, but hey ho. Before we get to that, then we're going to start with our roll down. So come to standing, feet fist width apart, stand nice and tall, take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, down we go. How we'll be using the brick block book shall become clear later. Hang all the way down, breath in, and then exhale, up you come. Let's go quite fluidly through these because we've only got 30 minutes. Breath in, exhale. As always, as we go through the class, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, we'll find something else to do. Exhale and up you come. Scooping out those abs, letting the collarbones widen at the top. Looking good, everyone. One more, breath in. Exhale. Take it down. Breathe in at the bottom and then exhale, scoop it up. Scoop it up, scoop it out. Roll it up, roll it out. Roll hard. And then you're going to grab your brick block book, whatever you've got there. All right, I'm going to turn slightly on an angle just so you can see what's happening, but you stay facing forward. Put one foot on your bit. All right, and then stand with your legs slightly wider than hip, because we're going to do squats, but with one foot up here, okay? So when you're ready, just like we've been doing the last couple of weeks, you're going to come down in your squat, but you've got one foot on the block. So it does feel a bit odd, doesn't it? Take the arms over your head this week. So stretch them up, still keeping the breastbone lifted, still searching for that invisible Japanese toilet behind you. 3 more here. Down. Exhale as you come up, using the backs of the legs. Last one. Good. Now this time we're going to go down. You're going to stay down. Now you're going to bring your foot on the block onto its tippy toes as you bring the arms down. Bring the arms up, place the foot down. So we're going like that and up. So the foot's coming onto the ball of the foot, but we're staying nice and low in our squat. Belly button pulling to spine. And just make sure that the leg that's not on the block, that the knees are going out over the second and third toes. Good. Last one. Have your arms up, bring your foot back onto your demi point, and we're just going to pulse there. Pulse, 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 pulse. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up. And let's change sides. What do we think? Yes, good, isn't it? All right. So make sure you're nice and steady. Again, feet just a little bit wider than hip width. And then we start squatting with the other leg hooked up. You still want to get nice and low. You still want to keep your weight back. Don't just come forward like you're bending over. Take your hips back. That's it. Yes, looking good. 4 more here. And nice and strong on the up. 4 and 3. Good. And 2 and 1. Good. Let's go back down. Bring your arms up. Now, as your foot comes onto your demi point, your arms come down. And it goes up. And it comes down. So one's going up, one's going down. It's all going on. That's it. Onto the demi point. 4 more. 4 and 3. Good. And 2 and 1. Good. Keep your foot on the demi point. Bring your arms up and pulse. See, pulse. See, pulse. See. Lovely, everyone. Make sure your belly button is pulling to your spine. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up. Come off your thing, block, brick, and grab some weights. Now I'm going for slightly heavier weights, but you do what you want to do, all right? And if they start to feel too heavy, we're going to get rid of them. So feet are sort of hip width apart, and we're calling this the bow and arrow. Both palms are facing your legs, and then you're going to bring one up bent, one up straight. Can you see that? Like that. That's it. And then come down, and then the other one. So up and down. You're going to do 8 of these. So that's 4. Yeah, it takes a bit of coordination, doesn't it? There you go. Now you got it. And 2 and 1. Good. Bring your arms up. We're going to do an overhead press. Here we go. Take it up and down. And 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Working on the big muscles in this class. 6, 7, 8. Hold it in cactus for a pec press. 1 and 2. Good. Very important to start working with weights as you get older so that you can maintain your muscle mass, which you will lose just naturally. As if we didn't have enough to contend with. 2 more. 2 and 1. Good. Bring your arms down. We're doing our little pec. You stay where you are. We're doing this one. Take it back. Take it back into the tricep. Shoulders down and back. Good. Exhale. And 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Dicky V's. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Looking good. 4, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely. Turn your palms forward. Bicep curl. Up and 7. Yes. And 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Good. And 2 and 1. Last one we're going to do is a cross punch. Across, across, across. Good. Keep your knees slightly bent and turn through your waist. Good. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Get rid of those pesky weights. We're going to come down onto the mat. We have, I didn't mention the props. I think pretty much got everything except magic circle today. Get it all. All right, you're going to come down onto 4-point kneeling for a quick cat-cow stretch, and then we're going to thread needle. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, round the back over. Let the head just hang. Inhale, lengthen through from the tailbone, shoulders down. Going into your smiley mouth. Good. Let's go again. Exhale, round it over, pushing the mat actively away from you, scooping the tailbone up and underneath. Inhale, lengthen through. Super. Now return to your midpoint. Take your left arm out to the side for thread needle. We're just going to do one on each side, chaps, and make them good. Breath in. Exhale, thread it down and through. Back of the hand, reaching along the floor and reaching a bit more. Inhale, come back. Exhale, turn. That's it. Now roll those shoulders down and back. Shoulder blades down your back. That's it, Sunshine Sally. Nicely corrected. Bring yourself down. Let's go to the other side. Right arm out. Breath in. Exhale, thread it down and through. And reachy. More. That's it. Reach. There you go, Jen. Well done. Bring it back. Press down into your left hand as you turn. Now, this is where you want to get those shoulders down and back so you can reach up and bring yourself down. Lovely work, guys. We're going to come onto our backs for some chest lifts. Oh, it's all busy, isn't it? Love it. Do you remember the chest lifts we did last week with the longer breathing? Them's the ones we're going to be doing today. So feet fist width apart, hands interlaced behind your head. Lift your elbows enough that your shoulders can go down. And now let's go. Take a breath in. Exhale, up you come. Hold it there, head heavy in your hands as you breathe in, getting more connection in your abs, and then exhale down. Breath in, exhale, up you come. Now, elephant, standing on your tummy as you breathe in, get more connection, yes, and exhale down. Inhale, exhale up, inhale, hold it, and down, breath in, exhale up, inhale, hold it, and down. Now we're just going to go on regular breathing. So take a breath in, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Make sure your head stays nice and heavy in your hands and you're working from your center. Remember, the ribs are coming together, dropping back to the floor and down inside you, and your pelvic floor muscles are lifting up. All the work being done right in your middle there. Let's do 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Unlace your hands, bring them down by your side. We're just going to do one juicy pelvic curl. So take a breath in. Exhale to tilt. Bring the hips all the way up. Now stand into your feet. That's it. Get those hips up higher, higher, higher. And now let's take the arms up and over. Stretching back. Come up onto your tippy toes if you like it. Work those buttocks. Make them squeeze up. Belly button drawing to spine. Press up a bit more. And then lower your heels and roll down away from your arms. Using your abs to articulate right down to the bottom of your spine, to your tailbone. Arms down at the bottom. Good. Grab your brick block book again, and you are going to place your foot on it. Now remember, this is optional. You can do this fine with just your foot on the floor. This is just going to make it a little bit more juicy. All right. So foot on the block, and you do want it quite near your bottom. All right. So it's like when we're standing doing our squats, we're one hoiked up, all right? You're going to take a breath in and you're going to exhale, bringing your hips up. Good. Now press down hard into the foot on the block and let the other one come into tabletop. Good. We're going to lift and lower our hips on the block side. So we're going to down, well, actually it's both sides, isn't it? And up. But the leg in tabletop is staying in tabletop. So we're just working that one side. Good. And 3. And down. Exhale as you come up and down. For 5. And down. For 6. Good. Down. For 7. Down. For 8. Now hold it up. The leg in tabletop is going to toe tap. So inhale, toe tap. Exhale, bring it back up. The buttock that's lifting you is just going to hold you up nice and tight. Nice and high. Good. And up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Looking good, guys. 2 more. Here we go. Down and up and down. Throat stays nice and soft. Place the leg in tabletop down. Place both hips down. Just pull the knee that was on the block into your chest. Give it a little breather. All right, now we're going to ramp things up a little bit. Remember, you can always just knock it back to one of those versions that we've just done. But if you're happy, foot back on the block. And you're going to come back up with your hips. All right, now bring that leg into tabletop again, but this time extend it towards the ceiling. That's it. Now you're going to drop your hips. No, hang on a second. Drop your hips. I figured this one out. Drop your hips down. Good. Now, as your hips lift up, you're going to take your leg up and over you. So towards your face. All right. So you're going to bring your hips up and your leg comes up further. And you take your hips down and your foot goes down. So you bring your hips up and your leg goes up. Good. Take your hips down and your leg goes down. Good. Now we're pointing the foot as we go over. See if you can flex it as it comes down. Point it as you go up and over. flex it as it comes down. Good. 3 more. Point it as it comes up and over. Still get that hip nice and high. Bringing the hips down in between. Good. And 2. And down. And up. And down. Good. And we're going to change legs. Well done, guys. So foot goes onto the other. No, what am I saying? Foot goes under the other foot. There we go. Have your heel quite close to your bottom as before. Make sure your collarbones are still nice and wide and your heads of your shoulders haven't popped up. So up you come with your hips. Float the leg into tabletop. So up and down with that one hip to start with. Here we go. Take it down. Exhale up and down. Exhale up. Good. And down. Exhale up. Looking good. Keep the throat nice, soft. 4 more. And up. And 3. And up. Good. And 2. And up. Last one, we're going to hold it up there. Now lock that lifted buttock and we're going to toe tap. Inhale, toe tap. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, toe tap. Bring it back. And toe tap. Use the breath. Looking good. We're working on buttock stamina here. Very important. Good. 2 more. Now leave it in tabletop. Lower your hip. Now extend that leg. This is a better way to get into it. Extend that leg upwards, all right? So as the hips come up, your legs are going to come closer to your face. Here we go. Bring up the hips, let the leg drop over to your face. Good. Drop the hips, the leg comes all the way down, flexing the foot. Point it up and over as you lift the hips. Good. Flex it as you come down. Super. And up. And down. And up. Really nice, everyone. Keep that hip going back up to the original height. Don't skimp just because we're asking more of the other leg. And 3. And down. And 2. And down. Last one. And down. Good. Hug both knees into your chest. Excellent work, guys. Woo. Have a little rock side to side there. Pull your knees right up towards your armpits. Let those glutes have a little bit of a stretch. Super. And we're going to come onto our side for a lovely, juicy arm opening. Weren't expecting that, were you? So head cushions and a weight. Surrounded by my Pilates toys, like a kid at Christmas. Got all these props. That's it. Crack on when you're ready. Have those knees up at 90. Super. Open out the chest. This is our moment. Oh, I feel like I'm going to burst into a Whitney Houston-esque ballad. This is our moment. Maybe not. Open out the chest and breathe. Turning the head, rotating through the waist. Let's just take one more breath there. We've got to crack on, guys. Bring yourself back. Super. Now you can stay on your cushion. You're going to keep your underneath leg where it is. Extend your top leg. All right. And we're going to flex that foot. We're just going to pulse it up. Here we go. Pulse it up, 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 up. Good. Up, 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 up. 4, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Now drop it back so it's at hip height. That's it. I'm going to do the thing we did last week. So you're kicking it forward with a straight leg, flexed foot, all the way forward, 90 degrees forward, all the way forward, and pulsey, pulsey. Then we point the foot as we take it back, opening out the hip in the front there. There you go. So we're flexing, kick, and kick. So it's like a Jackie Chan at the front, but with a straight leg. Straight leg Jackie Chan. And then sweep it back. Good. Now keep that leg nice and long as it sweeps. Remember, you're trying to touch something with your toes that's just out of reach. We've got 3 more. And back. And 2. Back. Lovely. Last one. And back. Good. Stack your legs one on top of the other, and you're going to roll onto your tummy. Get rid of your head cushions. You're going to put your head on the pillow of your hands, one on top of the other. That's it. Now just make sure your shoulders haven't come up as you do this. And now pull your belly button away from the floor, lengthen your heel bone, hello, tailbone towards your heels. And now we're just going to lift up alternate legs. Head is staying down on the floor. So let's lift up our right leg, place it down, and our left leg, place it down. Good. Keep the leg straight as it lifts, and down, and left leg. Now again, lengthen your legs as they go up and down. So there's no shortening. The legs are getting longer and longer, darling. Good. Up and down. Let's do 8 and 7. Keep the belly button pulling away from the floor. And 5. Hopefully you're feeling this in your bottom. 4 and 3. Good. Keep the back of the neck long. 2. Super. And 1. Lovely. We're going to come onto the other side to do our arm opening. So grab your bits and bobs. And then off you go when you're ready. Opening out the chest. And just taking a moment to breathe. Oh. Turning the head. Opening out the chest. Giving your pectoral muscles a chance to lengthen. And then bring yourself back. Good. Underneath leg staying where it is, top leg extending at hip height. So we're starting at hip height, guys. Flex the foot and we're just going to pulse up from here. Here we go. Pulse it up, pulse it up, pulse it up. So you don't want to come back down too much. You want to pulse it up. The emphasis is on the up, as if you're on a trampette or something. So it's up, up. There you go. Yes, nice, everyone. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep it at hip height now. Bring it forward, flex foot, pulse for 2. Sweep it back, pointy foot, open out the front of the hip, and we can pulse there for 2. Good. Even things up. Pulsey forward. Pointy back. Good. And forward. Looking nice. Well done, everyone. And back. Long, long legs. Forward. And back. 4 more. Forward. Back. And forward. Back. Super duper. 2 more. Remember, we're just moving the leg. The trunk is staying still. The pelvis is staying still. Last one. And back. Good. And you're going to come back onto your tummy. You don't need your head cushions. This time, no chaps. We're going to interlace the hands behind your head for some back extension work. So have your belly button as before, pulling away from the floor, and just lift your nose about a centimeter off the floor. Now, I want you to try and push your hands up with the back of your head, all right? Remember the little marble roll to start with. So as we inhale, we marble roll, and you're pushing your hands up with the back of your head. And then we exhale down. Inhale, push those hands up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let me take a look, see. Good, yes, looking good there, Matthew, well done. And up, nice, Jan, yes, good. Can't see Sunshine Sally, but I'm sure it's fabulous. And down, we've got 3 more. Don't forget the little marble roll to really help us get into the upper reaches of our back. 2 more. Shoulders down. Last one, let's just hold it up there and just breathe into it. Can you lift your elbows higher as you're up there? Can you lift them higher? And then come down, push back into your child's pose. Super work, guys. Woo. Lovely. All right, don't hate me. We're going to do one tiny little last ab exercise. Grab one of your hand weights and your squishy ball. You're going to put your squishy ball. We're going to squeeze this in the last couple of minutes. Going to squeeze in a squish. Squishy ball between your knees. All right, because we haven't ticked our abdominal oblique box. So let's hold on to our weights like this. All right, hold it down in front. Now we're sitting up straight. You're just going to take a half roll back and go back as far as you're comfortable. Now make sure your tailbone is scooped up and underneath you and have a little bit of a squish on the squeeze. Now you're going to take the weight up. As you bring it down on the exhale, you're going to take it to the side of you. That's it. Keep those shoulders down. So we're coming up in center. Exhale to the side and up. We can go quite fast. Keep that tailbone scooped underneath you, belly button drawing to spine, up and turn. Yes, as if you're showing someone sitting to the side of you, your lovely, lovely hand weight. Yes, rest if you've had enough. And up, exhale, and up, exhale. Good. 4 more. Use the breath. Up. Last one. Bring it back to center, roll yourself up, get rid of the weight and just stretch forward over your legs, releasing everything out. Nice work, guys. Super. That's it. All right, back into 4-point kneeling to round things off. Oh, I need a cup of tea after this. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. That's it. Belly button drawing to spine, shoulders down your back. Right leg back, tuck the toes. Left leg back, tuck the toes. Just a regular plank. Hips nice and low, breastbone lifting to the top of your mat. Good. Now, either hold your plank like that or see if you want to lift up alternate legs like we did when we were lying on our tummy. So you lift up one leg and down, and the other leg and down, and one leg. Yes, down. No, just do a plank then, or a knee hover. It's all good. You're working with what you've got, and that's what we're all doing, and it's all fine. Good. 2 more here. Keep your belly button joined to your spine. Nice work. And then take it up into your downward dog and just let things stretch out. Well done, guys. Bit of a whirlwind class today, so well done for sticking with it. Trying out some new stuff. Let the heels drop down towards the mat. Lift your hip crease up, back and away from you. To really lengthen the front body. Good. Let's walk our hands towards our feet, and we're going to do a couple little hammy stretches here. So either put your hands on the floor or on your shins or your ankles, and then straighten your legs as your bottom goes towards the sky and the crown of your head goes down towards the floor. Couple more of these, bending the legs, straightening the legs. Let's do one more. Bend the legs, keep the weight into the balls of your feet. Bend your legs, take a breath in, exhale, we're going to scoop it up. All the way to the top. Good, and a shoulder roll. Lovely, quick arm stretch. Take it over your body. That's it. Lengthen, lengthen. Ah, still pretty foggy out there. And bring the arm up. Let it go behind you, lengthening the tricep. It really kind of feels like winter setting when you see a morning like that, don't you think? Good. Other arm. Here we go. Take it across. Lengthen through the shoulder. Super. And then up, let it drop behind you as you lengthen through. Lovely. Let's do our 2 up stretches and call it a day, or call it a 30-minute session at least. Take a breath in. Here we go. All the way up. Woohoo! And exhale, push the air down. One more for luck. Inhale. Fill those lungs with air. Exhale, push it down. And just shake it out. Excellent work, guys. Have a beautiful day. Ha ha.